CTV meteorologist Kalin Mitchell here with an update on Hurricane Milton. This is based on the late Tuesday morning update from the National Hurricane Center. Now, Milton continues as a Category 4 hurricane, at one point peaking as a Category 5 hurricane. Last evening and last night, winds are being sustained now at near 240 kilometers per hour. The storm is moving towards the northeast at near 14 kilometers per hour. Its current position puts it about 825 kilometers away from the city of Tampa in Florida. Taking a look at the latest track, then, it is expected to maintain as a Category 4 hurricane over the next few hours before coming down to a very strong Category 3 hurricane as it approaches western Florida, moving through Wednesday night. A landfall is still expected, potentially within the vicinity or just south of the Tampa area. It will then cross the state of Florida and exit east back over the Atlantic Ocean Thursday morning as a Category 1 hurricane, and then eventually becoming a post-tropical area of low pressure. There are going to be extensive severe weather impacts to the state of Florida, and much of the state is underneath either a hurricane warning, including the Tampa area, or tropical storm warnings that push north towards Jacksonville, as well as south towards areas like Miami and the Florida Keys. Taking a look at the hurricane force winds around this weather system, they're represented here through the oranges and the reds. You will notice that wind field grows larger as it approaches Florida. The storm system is, on a whole, getting bigger at that point in time. And tropical storm and hurricane force winds are expected to develop into that state, moving through Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, persisting into Wednesday night, and then clearing with that storm system as it moves back out over the Atlantic through the day on Thursday. Storm surge is going to be a significant factor with this storm, and it looks like the areas from Tampa extending all the way south towards Fort Myers. Coastal locations could be at risk of seeing storm surge levels come up to 8 feet or more. It's all those coastal areas here highlighted in through the red. In fact, some of the peak storm surge levels could come up above 3 meters, in some cases approaching the equivalent of, say, 12 to 15 feet. Heavy inland rain is expected from the storm, especially Tampa and north. In some cases, areas highlighted here and through the pinks could be looking at some local rainfall totals of between 200 and up to near 400 millimeters of rain, and that will create flash flooding and urban flooding. Thank you for joining me for this update.